All of this stuff is fascinating when you begin to really understand what you're doing in this life. You need to wake up and realize that the world is not what you thought it was. Nothing works the way you think it does. You need to have somebody explain it to you. Knock and it will be open. Seek and you will find, but ask and it will be given. Given.
Dismantled Lineage, Razor, Surf One, Wake 'em Up, yo. Strings of the puppeteer, muted ventriloquist mouth. Generations of the play that kept us rooted in doubt. Reparations never given, blood jewels in the crown. Separations and division in the slaughter we drown. Like our forefathers shackled in the watery grave. Sought after, they always tried to clone the display. Found moments when they lit us up, hanging from trees. No atonement from the omens, it's the devil's degree. We were rulers before they burnt our history's trail. Science, art, mathematics, every kingdom excelled. Cushion, Carthage, Nubia, numerous more. Now it's crosses, the powers left us wounded and flawed. Now my brother hates his own face, staring in glass. Genocide manipulated, counting paper they laughed. Hope I'm breathing when we pattern up and sever their head. Cause dirty Babylon will bun, heard the word from the dreads. Blood spilled, centuries passed, but nothing's changed. Now it's psychological wars, bullets and brains. Drugs, crime, poverty, jails and poor schools. Riots from the guidance of wise and right jewels. Blood spilled, centuries passed, but nothing's changed. Now it's psychological wars, bullets and brains. Drugs, crime, poverty, jails and poor schools. Riots from the guidance of wise and right jewels.
As I tailor my thoughts to old nostalgia, sailing the shores of this ocean abound us. Crates that are hoarded with copious sounds. Faces that foam like harmonious fountains. Vocals that cascade, choruses pour from the lounges. The Morgan heritage, the Berry's Hammond. Baritons chords booming like a cannon. From Marley to crooning to Jackson, consuming every action. Music was cracking from socks white, walking the moon. Dubs tight, caught in the groove. Club night sauce and the tunes had me spinning. Hip-hop induction was a mad beginning. Need no disruption once I clasped my hands and it was written. Chambers of rule, changing my view. Fuck pacifism, black rap, massive incisions. Gap slash jack in the system. Ancestral knowledge brought in promise for us rapping scholars. A vessel solace, caught in wonders of a passion novice. Bearing the flame, standing tall on shoulders of giants, boldly compliant, rebelling strength and with knowing the science. Ones who fought for our freedoms, matching the quorum that's imploring my thoughts with agreement. A postulated shotgun, warnings of Huey P. Pigs violating our sons, there's problems for you and me. Now there's no longer unity, but marrow flying. Now it's the brave and the cowards that's dying. Legends engraved, spin around when they clown the assignment. My spirit sunk in the optics of Scott Heron. A dot to the bottle tops, a prognostic of lost felons till I rose again. Within the manner of Stokely's pen, cold defense, staggered in my vision where hope ascends.
Blood spilled, centuries passed, but nothing's changed. Now it's psychological wars, bullets and brains. Drugs, crime, poverty, jails and poor schools. Riots from the guidance of wise and right jewels. Blood spilled, centuries passed, but nothing's changed. Now it's psychological wars, bullets and brains. Drugs, crime, poverty, jails and poor schools. Riots from the guidance of wise and right jewels.
One, the land of the blacks was not only the cradle of civilization itself, but that the blacks were once the leading people on earth. Two, that Egypt was not only once all black, but the very name Egypt was derived from the blacks. Three, and that the blacks were the pioneers in the sciences, medicine, architecture, writing, and were the first builders in stone, etc. The big unanswered question then was, what had happened? How was this highly advanced black civilization so completely destroyed that its people in our times, and for some centuries past, have found themselves not only behind the other peoples of the world, but even the color of their skin, a sign of inferiority?